Welcome to the Friday Surf Report on the 4th of May. Not a great surf report this weekend, guys, because the surf is really small. It's 1.7 meters northerly, which is what it is today, and it's practically flat on the peak. There's a little 1 foot wave on Strand. Today it's on shore, so that'll actually help to surf. At the weekend there, we've northeasterly winds swinging around to easterly winds, although it has warmed up a bit. They're not as cold as the winds in the previous few weeks there. So tomorrow, basically, it's not short boardable or it's not proper surf in Bendoran for the weekend, unfortunately, for the bank holiday weekend. It is if you have a longboard or if you have one of the surf school boards, one of the blue boards, because they're so floaty. Low tide is at 10 to 12 on Saturday, it's around 1 o'clock on Sunday. And Strand works best at low tide in this kind of conditions. So if you want to get a surf, Strand's the only place basically that will have a wave, and at low tide is the best time to go there. You can go at high tide, it'll be roughly the same size, but the shape of the wave will be a lot weaker. So best suggestion for the weekend is really big board and hit Strand, Bendoran at low tide, and you'll have surfable waves, no problem. Any other time it might be just too small or no fun. So just big board, low tide, Strand. And I think Sunday is going to be the best day of the weekend because you'll have that perfect offshore easterly winds. So you'll have real clean, perfect surf, I call it, like perfect clean lines coming in onto Strand at low tide. So that's the surf report for the weekend. Couple of things I want to run through, stuff going on and advances we've made here at TurfnSurf. The first thing is just a few dates for your diary there. On the 18th and the 27th of May, the double weekend there, we're having one of our beach lifeguard courses. Paul's going to be running one of them. So you have to register for that 5 days beforehand. That's the RLSS Beach Lifeguard Award. On the 8th and 9th of June, we are going to head for Innishmurray. We've done a couple of trips now to Innishmurray, and they're overnight camping trips to Innishmurray Island. On the kayaks, obviously this is. And the island, I don't know if you know it, but it's 5 kilometres off Streeta Beach. So we head out on the Saturday morning, camp over on the island, do a bit of exploring, do a night paddle, have a bit of a barbecue, and then come back on the Sunday. It's a great weekend, best weekend ever. We can only do it if the weather's good. We can't be bringing you out in 10-foot swells and howling winds. So if we get a good weekend, the 8th and 9th of June, we're all set to go to Innishmurray. The other thing that's on the radar that's coming up soon is the Rory Gallagher Festival, which is based in Ballyshannon, just 4 miles in the road from us. So it's always a good weekend, loads of live music, loads of free stuff in Ballyshannon. They have a campsite for the festival too, and there's accommodation in Bendoran for anyone who wants to go into that. We have a special offer on our 4 self-catering houses for May. So midweek is €255 and it's for one of our self-catering houses which sleep 8 people. So it's €255 for 3 nights. So that's our May Madness self-catering deal. And the other big thing for those of you who are sitting in offices and are addicted to wondering what's going on in the surf, don't worry, I'm not playing with my phone in the middle of the surf report here. Well, I am playing with my phone, but it's because we have finally got the webcam to work on the internet. Our webcam's always working, whether it's talking to the internet is another issue. But the camera is now available on smartphones, so you can, if you're on a Wi-Fi network, I suggest rather than 3G, you can actually log into our webcam and you can check the surf in Bendoran. We also put up a photo every morning, as we always have, and for those geeks out there that are mad into this, we have a database on our website. If you look up the top, an archive of all the photos we've ever taken of the peak. So you can pick any date, you can pick October 2007, 2008, whatever, and you can see what the surf was doing. So if anyone ever tells you the surf was good last week, you can always go in and check on the archive if it was. But if you want the live update, you can go on your phone or you can go on the web now to the webcam. Couple other things, we just wanted to say hello to Ryan, one of our instructors who's over in Norway teaching surfing for the summer. Ryan kindly sent a load of Norwegian people there. So hello to Ryan. I think he's in the middle of nowhere at the end of a fjord up in Norway. So big shout out to Ryan. And also to Paul Mack, who's feeling a bit pearly this weekend. and he's up in Sligo, so big hello to Paul. We might try and come visit you this weekend, Paul, if we get time. We're having our own barbecue tomorrow night. The marquee's going up today, so hail, rain or shine, but I think the weather's going to be grand tomorrow. We're going to have our own barbecue tomorrow night, starting at 7, and Keelan and the girls from Mellow Cafe are doing the food, so you won't be looking at me and Pierre flipping burgers. Proper food, fully catered, and we're kicking off at 7 o'clock tomorrow evening in the back garden of the lodge. I feel like I've been talking for ages, so just to recap on the actual surf report for the weekend, we're looking at pretty small swell, low tide at 10 to 12 tomorrow. Best off with a longboard or else renting one of the school boards, one of the big boards. Not really short boardable, and Tullenstrand is your only option over the weekend. Okay, we'll see you again next week.